This video introduces the elements that you will see in my Glassworks Synesthesia video. I'm going to start with some explanation, then dive into some musical excerpts with their visual representations. In the main video, I attempt to portray the visual experience I have when I listen to the closing movement of Glassworks by Philip Glass. What I actually experience is a richer, more three-dimensional response to the sounds I'm hearing, but the video shows a pretty close approximation. In this video, I introduce the visual elements from the main video and explain what they mean. Both this video and the main video are referenced from a blog post I wrote on this topic. If you want more background, you can read the blog post. A link is shown on the screen and also appears in the video description and comments. In all cases, what I see in my head is an automatic and involuntary response to hearing the music. It is not an abstract artistic representation that I have consciously created. It is a fully integrated part of my perception of the music. What I see in my mind varies from one piece of music to another, but there are some general patterns. What I see in my mind is always superimposed on what I see with my eyes. As such, the background color is basically what I see when my eyes are closed and there is no external light. When I hear an instrument sound, it triggers a visual image with a particular shape and texture. The color is related to the pitch, but unlike some synesthetes who have perfect pitch, I don't get fixed colors for fixed pitches. Instead, my pitch color changes gradually from black to brown to red to yellow as the pitch goes up. I also don't have pitches in exact locations in my visual field, but generally the position moves from the lower left to the upper right as pitches go up. Now I will present the instruments that appear in Glassworks. The musical sounds in this and the other video are synthesized. The cello plays an alternating pattern in a middle register. What I see in my mind for the cello is more spherical, but this is close. The flute plays a faster alternating pattern in a higher register. What I see for the flute is more like a silver cylinder with a gold-colored object reflected in it. In Glassworks, there is sometimes an overlapping saxophone sound, shown by the orange rectangle. More on that next. Here's just the flute playing a single note with the saxophone coming on and off so you can match the image to the sounds. Here's the string bass. The string bass is flatter and less fuzzy than the cello. The length of the line here is mostly a representation of the duration of the note. What I see in my mind starts more spherical and stretches to be more cylindrical as the note is sustained. Next is the French horn. What I see in my mind is more like the bell of a brass instrument flaring out in all directions. It's hard to describe the actual shape. In any case, it's smooth, round, and shiny. In Glassworks, the cello and viola play in a 2-against-3 pattern. Here's the cello and the viola together. You can see a little of the lower left to upper right movement of pitches, as well as the shift from brown to red in the viola's range. Next we have the saxophones. There is an alto and tenor saxophone together. The tenor saxophone is lower and longer. What I actually see is a little more like a brass cylinder with the reflection of a fluorescent tube in it. There's a sharp edge which I have approximated using the black outline. Finally, we have the piano. I see pianos sound mostly like black and white line art, though there is always some superimposed color based on the pitch range. Thanks for listening to this introduction. Now you're ready to watch the main video with greater understanding. I hope you enjoy it.